Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Mitch from We in Tennessee. And today's video, it's going to be the 5 things that I would either do the same over again coming from California here to Tennessee, or things that I would change. Being here a year and just reflecting on, yeah, that went really well, or ooh, if I could do it over again. That's kind of how I made my list for this video. So definitely hang on to the very end because I'm saving the best one for last. So here we go. Number 5, I need to just reiterate, when you come to Tennessee, it rains a lot, the grass grows really fast. And so if you have that lawnmower in California, don't forget to bring it. Now here's my situation. We had the moving van all packed up and everything. And you know, things in the garage, they're going to be the last ones that you put on because that's why they're in the garage. And so we had everything packed, and I'm looking at the ground going, oh man, the mower. Because the mower's so awkward. You know, you're not going to put a mower on top of, boxes, or you're not going to put it on top of furniture. And so I was looking at my wife going, "Ay, the mower, what are we going to do with it?" And so number one, there really wasn't a lot of room because of the way we packed the U-Pack, the things that hauls all your stuff. And I'm like, oh man, babe, we're going to have to leave this out for somebody to just pick up as a kind of a donation. And if I were to do it over again, I would have put it in the truck and made sure we brought it. And I know a mower's not that expensive, but the push mower, we're still in the, looking for a riding lawnmower. But if you need to go out and get a $250 mower, that was something that, and we didn't know where we were going to move. We didn't know how large our lot was going to be. And so if I were to do it over again, I would have put that mower in first because I didn't want to spend the money on buying another one. Number 4 would be have all of your forms of identification with you. Like if you're like us and you're making that cross-country trip, you're going to have your valuables obviously with you in the car. You're not going to put that on the van or whatever is taking your things to here to Tennessee. So definitely have all of your forms of identification, Social Security, your driver's license, obviously, because you're driving, but marriage license, everything. Because when you come here to Tennessee, you just want those things just right at your fingertips. You don't want to be saying, where did we put our Social Security number cards? Where did we put all of our, special documents? Because once you get here and you need to get your Tennessee driver's license, they will ask you to prove who you are. They're going to ask for multiple sources of identification, and you just want those things at your fingertips rather than, where did we put them? And you're starting to freak out. Number 3, I would also say, is be or have the all-in attitude. We never came here with a plan B. We never said, hey, if things don't work out, we're going back to California, because I had quit my job. We told everybody, hey, we're out of here. And it just would have felt like if we had come back like, were you guys even all in to start with? And so the all in attitude is, don't have a plan B. I mean, have a plan B, but don't think, don't be half baked and go, well, we're going to give it a try. And if it doesn't work out, do the best that you can to make it work. Because our attitude was, hey, we're not going back to California. We didn't like the politics. We didn't like the liberal ways that the state was going. And so we said, we're not going back. We did have family in Virginia, and our plan B was to see if we could move in with them. But we did not consider moving back to California. So I'll be honest, things were tough. Money was tight. And we just said, we got to make it. We have to do what we have to do to make it we had to do everything we could. And when you get desperate like that, you will find that you will be successful. You will do maybe not what you normally would have done, but you will do things to succeed, and the little things will not mean as much. I would say number 2 is to definitely sell as much as you can to make your move as easy as possible. We did know that going in, but if we had time, If we had given ourselves more time, we would have sold more things. Because when we packed our U-Pack, we just had so many things. And I'll be honest with you, I had a brand new insight on just things, stuff. Being here in Tennessee over a year, I don't buy many things for myself because number one, I realize how important the dollar is. And I also it gave me a new outlook on just stuff. Before I would just buy things just to collect it, to have it. And it just, when you start to pack and move, you start to look at things differently and go, why did I buy this? Did I really need it? Did I ever look at it? Where was it? Was it sitting in a closet somewhere? And so I would say definitely get rid of as much as you can. Don't get rid of that lawnmower, but prioritize and go, yes, I have to have this. No, let's sell it. Let's donate it. Let's, do what you can so that number one, you're not hauling it and taking up space for that lawnmower, but also you're, just giving yourself that added, relief, like, ooh, good. We don't need this ginormous 18-wheel trailer to move everything. We can move things with a smaller vehicle. And the number one thing that I would say definitely be mindful of if you're making this move from wherever here to Tennessee is to definitely pad your savings as much as you can. We knew in advance, hey, let's, pad this savings because here is kind of the breakdown. We spent about $6,500 on the U-Pack, bringing all of our stuff here to Tennessee. And so we could not have imagined slapping a credit card on that. We do our best to stay away from credit card debt just because we know the interest rates are so stinking high, and we just cash on the barrel is kind of our motto. I mean, obviously there's emergencies, but we did not want to slap a $6,500 credit card bill, because how long would it take to pay that back? And then also all the hotels we would need to stay in getting from California here to Tennessee, that money racked up really fast. And then when we got here, we did not have a plan of where we were going to be. And so we Airbnb'd it for a couple of weeks, and whoo, that was a lot of money. Thank you, a huge thank you to my wife's aunt, where we got to stay in her riverside home for 2 weeks. I mean, come on, that was a huge gift, a huge bonus for us. But then when you finally get to where you're going to be, you're going to have move-in costs, we were in a rental, so there were some things we had to get, like it wasn't there already. If you're moving in a new home, you're not going to be, moving everything from your other house to this one exactly the same. There's going to be some things you'll want to buy that's new. Maybe you're moving into a bigger house and you're trying to get other furniture. And so basically you're trying to pad the savings as much as you can so that way you're not racking up the credit card bill and you're not freaking out your financial stability here for this move. And so wrapping this all together, we are just incredibly happy. And the beauty of it is we don't have many regrets coming from California here to Tennessee because everything is just the way we thought it. The politics is wonderful. The people are awesome. And we just feel super happy with the lifestyle. Everybody's so friendly. Everything's laid back, not to the point where, people are lazy. Well, there's going to be lazy people everywhere. But it's just, we have this feeling of, hey, this is what we were expecting and looking for and getting away from California. So if you apply these things, I would say, and not everybody's situation is going to be the same, but you should coming here to Tennessee looking pretty good, okay? So thank you guys so much for checking this video out. My name is Mitch again from We in Tennessee, and I will see you in my next video.